Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make this checkered pouch. To start off, you want to use the colour that will go on the top edge. So for me it will be the darker colour. I'm going to do a slip knot. And then we are going to do a chain of 26. Once you've done your 26 chains, we are going to do a single crochet into the second chain from hook. So 1, 2, and you want to do it into the back bump. So instead of going in to the front, turn it over and we're going to go into the back bump. And now we're going to do a single crochet in each bump all the way down to the end. After you've done your single crochets, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and then we're going to do a single crochet in each stitch all the way down. And we are going to repeat this until we have 5 rows of single crochet in total. Once you've done 5 rows of single crochet, we are going to chain 1. And then this row will be where we start our colour changes to make our squares. So we're going to chain 1, turn our work, continue in the same colour, and we're going to do 5 single crochets. So far we've done 4 single crochets. On the 5th one, to do the colour change, we're going to insert our hook and pull up a loop. Instead of yarning over and pulling through to complete the single crochet, we're going to drop the colour and just hold it with your middle finger and index finger. And then with the new colour, you want to wrap it around your index finger, place it onto the hook, and then pull through. And then that is how we colour change. And then you can just pull the first colour tight. And now we're going to start single crocheting with this colour. And we're going to change colour every 5 single crochets. But we're going to make sure we carry the first colour with us. Make a single crochet, but when you do, this colour is here instead of being behind the hook. I'm going to make sure it's in front. And then we're going to yarn over with our new colour and pull up a loop, and then we're going to finish our single crochet. So you can see this colour is trapped behind that single crochet. You're going to continue doing that for 4 more stitches. And then on the last single crochet we're going to change colour again. So we've got 4 single crochets. On the 5th one, drop the colour we've just been working with, and then you can pick up your first colour again and finish that single crochet. So now it should look like this. So you've got 5 single crochets in orange, 5 single crochets in the yellow, and we're going to continue doing the exact same thing all the way across, making sure we're still carrying this yarn with us. On the last 5 stitches, we're not going to carry this yarn because we're using the same colour. So we're going to do the orange, 5 single crochets, chain 1 and turn, and have to do orange again so we get to this point. But before we do, you want to pull your second colour and bring it round to the front, and then we're going to continue with our single crochets like normal. And that should be what the row looks like. So this is the front, and then the back is neat as well. We're going to chain 1, turn our work, and then do 5 single crochets. On the 5th single crochet we're going to do our colour change, and this is why I said to move this colour around. So now that we're on this side, it is behind us instead of on the front. And now we're going to continue carrying this yarn. And then when you get to the last square, we're not going to carry it. we're going to do our colour change and then bring this yarn around to the front and then do our last 5 single crochets, and then we're going to chain 1 and repeat the exact same thing until we have 5 rows of colour. I'm on my 5th row of colour change. When you get to the final 5 stitches, we are going to carry this yarn because we'll be starting a square in the lighter colour, and then on your final stitch we're going to do a colour change. So our first 5 rows should look like this. Now we're going to do a chain 1, turn our work, and then we're going to do 5 single crochets, making sure we carry the yarn behind. On the 5th stitch, do your colour change like normal, and then 5 single crochets. And you're going to repeat that all the way to the end. And for this colour, we're going to do it for another 4 rows after this, so you've got 5 rows in total. So each square will be 5 rows. After you've finished your 5 rows, we're going to go back to the first colour that we did, and we're going to do a row in this colour, and then we're going to change back to this colour. So you'll be repeating these 10 rows for another 40 rows. So in total you'll have 50 rows of the checkered pattern. After you've finished your 40 rows, we should now have 50 rows in total of the checkered pattern. So you should have 10 squares up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 5 squares across. You can cut the lighter colour. We are then going to do, with our darker colour, 5 rows of single crochet all the way along. Once you've finished your 5 rows, that is the main crocheting complete. All we need to do now is sew the sides together and then do the drawstrings. To close the sides, we are going to fold this in half, making sure the side you want to be facing out is on the inside, and we are going to do a slip stitch all the way down and close the side. Do 1 chain, and then we're going to go back into the corner stitch of each piece, and then pull up a loop and then pull it through again. Do a slip stitch, and you're going to repeat that all the way down, making sure that the squares match up on both sides. Once you've got to the end, we are going to fasten off, and then we're going to repeat the same thing on this side. And then you want to weave in all of your ends, making sure this is still on the inside so you haven't turned it right way out yet. Once you've weaved in all of your ends, you can turn it inside out, and this is what it should look like. To make the drawstring, we're going to do a slip knot, and then we're going to chain 120. After you've done 120 chains, you can fasten off. To attach it to the bag, we are going to get our darning needle. If you want the drawstring to finish on the side, then you're going to start on the side. If you want it to finish on the centre, we can start on the centre. For this one, I'll be doing it on the side. So you want to insert your needle at the very edge seam, and you want it in the centre of the top part. So for me, I'm going to do it in between rows 3 and 4. So if we turn this upside down, count up to 3 and 4, place it in the centre on the side, and then we're going to bring it out to the edge of the colour change. And then we're going to go back in on this edge, and then come back out here. And you're going to repeat that all the way around. On this part, skip over that seam, go onto the other side, and then on the final part you want to end on the side of the seam, and then we're going to bring it just 1 stitch over and bring it back out. So there's only one stitch separating the two sides, and then you just want to pull all the way through until they match up. You want to make a knot at the end of each side, and then cut the yarn, making sure not to cut the chain, and repeat on this side. And now we're going to do a double knot to join both of these ends. And then this is your finished pouch complete.